Friends, gather round, for we must discuss the economic equivalent of a dumpster fire blazing merrily in a fireworks factory. On April 2nd, 2025, our dear leader, in his infinite wisdom, decided to slap a 10% tariff on pretty much everything coming into the US of A. That's right, everything. You want that cheap plastic doodad from China? 10% more, bucko. Dreaming of a nice Italian leather handbag? Pony up an extra 10%, my friend. But wait, there's more, because why stop at a simple across-the-board tariff when you can create a global economic ** storm? Trump decided to add extra duties on goods from 185 countries. That's almost every country on Earth. It's like he's playing tariff roulette with the entire world economy. And guess who always loses in roulette? Everyone, eventually. This isn't just some abstract economic policy, folks. This is going to hit you, the American consumer, right in the wallet. Remember that avocado toast you love so much? Get ready to pay extra for those avocados. That new phone you've been saving up for? Yeah, that's going to cost more too. So buckle up, buttercups, because we're in for a bumpy ride. The tariff tornado has touched down and it's about to get messy. The stock market, that fickle beast, reacted to Trump's tariff tantrum with the grace and composure of a toddler who dropped their ice cream cone. Stocks plummeted like a piano off a balcony, with the Dow Jones having its worst week since the great toilet paper shortage of 2020. And it's not just the stock market feeling the heat. Economists are starting to whisper the dreaded R-word, recession. See, when you make it more expensive to import goods, businesses have to raise prices. When prices go up, people buy less. When people buy less, businesses suffer. And when businesses suffer, well, you can see where this is going. Now, our fearless leader, in his infinite lack of self-awareness, insists that these tariffs are a good thing. He claims they're bringing in billions of dollars every week and making America great again. But here's the thing about billions of dollars. They're not magically appearing out of thin air. They're coming out of the pockets of American businesses and consumers. So, while Trump might be patting himself on the back for all the money he's making, the rest of us are left holding the bag, and that bag is getting heavier by the day. You know what they say, if you mess with the bull, you get the horns, and Trump, by starting a global trade war, has effectively poked a very large, very angry bull with a very sharp stick. Unsurprisingly, the rest of the world isn't taking this lying down. Canada, our friendly neighbor to the north, retaliated with new duties on American vehicles. China, never one to back down from a trade spat, slapped a whopping 34% tariff on US goods. And the European Union, those sophisticated folks across the pond, are gearing up to impose a 20% tariff on a whole bunch of American exports. But it's not just the big players who are fighting back. From Thailand to India, countries are feeling the pinch and responding in kind. Poland is looking at a potential GDP drop, while Thailand is scrambling to find new trade partners. Even the United Kingdom, our supposed best buddy, is calling for cool heads while simultaneously negotiating its own trade deals. The message from the rest of the world is clear. We're not going to be bullied. You want to play tariff games? Fine, but don't be surprised when everyone loses. So here we are, folks, on the precipice of a full-blown trade war. The global economy is teetering on the brink, and our fearless leader is holding the detonator. Some folks, bless their optimistic hearts, are hoping that this is all just a negotiating tactic, that Trump is just trying to get a better deal for America and will eventually back down. But those folks haven't been paying attention for the past few years. Others are whispering about more drastic measures, rumors of currency manipulation, pressure on credit card companies, even a new Mar-a-Lago Accord are swirling around Washington. It's enough to make your head spin. But here's the thing about gambles. Sometimes you win big, but more often than not you lose. And when you're gambling with the global economy, the stakes couldn't be higher. Only time will tell how this all plays out. But one thing's for sure, it's going to be a wild ride. So hold on tight, folks, and try not to think about the impending economic apocalypse.